Alright, so here today we got something pretty cool. This is absolutely like the craziest thing to me, and I bet you they're just gonna patch this. That's how they are. Listen, if you don't already know, we have MIKASA in the game. MIKASA got a PvE relic. This relic is actually very good, but it does not simply work in Demonic Beast. Randomly, I don't know if this is a bug, I don't know what happened, but apparently the character is now working in Demonic Beast content, which is beautiful. That is what we kind of wanted. Now, you have to realize that you made a character. She is great for funnel bosses and future content, but really, she's only going to work theoretically in one funnel boss, or Demonic Beast over here being Skull and Hottie, because guess what? This is mainly where you can run in the Demonic Beast unit being a human, which you kind of need for her relic. So in this Demonic Beast, it will work very well. Now, again, why nerf it? Why remove that feature? I wonder if they're going to do that, but right now you can make it work, and it's actually very cool. So today we're going to jump into that. Let me show that to you. And again, before you say, oh, but GoGo, you're probably going to give them the information that it exists, and now they're going to patch it. People already know about this. This has been here for now a day or two, and people have been using this constantly, and the forums have talked about it. People on Discord have talked about it. They 99.99999% chance have seen it. The forums on the KR side and the JP side they've talked about it too, so they know about this. They definitely do. Then let's hop into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's check it out together. So here we go. I got the full clear over here for you to kind of take a look into and kind of go through this. I can also speed this up a little bit just in case you kind of want to. We can do a 1.5 speed up real quick and get like better of an idea of how it looks. So I cleared this earlier today when I was actually doing dailies and other stuff before reset, because some games that I play now reset at 5 o'clock in the afternoon or evening, whatever you want to say. But beyond that, through everything, what it is this team is not bad. It's pretty good. There's no Freyr, so the debuffs are an issue. But I'm gonna be honest, all right. So I did take three resets. And why did I reset? The team does too much damage. It came to the point where I kept wasting so many cards. Like in this run, you're gonna be crying. You're gonna be like pulling out your hair, scratching your face. That's how bad it is. Because it's like you're gonna be smacking your forehead. That's the better way to say it, right? You should be like, "What are you doing?" Because I didn't know that they do that much damage. Because remember, her relic is nuts. Her relic for human team is it's nuts, dude. Literally, right? Listen. This is the relic, right? So in PvE battles, if allies on the battlefield are all humans, increase those heroes' basic stats by 10% and damage dealt by single target attack skills by 15% for each participating human ally. That is freaking nuts, bro. Listen, this is why Roxy and whatever is hitting for pretty good damage, and everyone's actually putting up like insane numbers. Now, realize that's an AoE, so that's just one part of her passive buffing that, but you have to realize this is such a crazy buff. 45% basically, or not even 45%, right? 15, 15, 15, 15. So you're rocking a 60% increase on single attack. That's why everyone was basically hitting damage cap, which is nuts to me, bro. But I'm telling you now, don't nerf this. Don't be those guys. Come on, Marvel. This is stupid. Leave it in here. It can literally only be used in here. Literally only in here. Really, you can't use it on the deer like that because, you know, you kind of want to run Yorm. You can't really use it on the bird, theoretically. You kind of want a heal character, and no real human's going to grant that to you. So through everything, the only real beast we can use this is here. So just let it happen. Just let us use it here, man. But, yeah, I don't think they're going to. I genuinely don't, but we will see what happens. It is a very powerful relic. It's not even, like, game-breaking, right? I personally still think that running, like, a normal team is better because the Ignites it's a little bit wonky, right? Like, when you see the end of the video when I show you, like, the gears and everything, if you're not reaching my stats, if my stats aren't what yours are showing, then you shouldn't even be running this team, correct? Because there's a lot of the points where you will, like, get down to 1 HP, and the only reason I'm surviving is because, yeah, my box is a bit higher than maybe yours. Not even that high. Okay, I'm not 13 million, 12 million, 11 million yet over here. But for the most part, you know, I wouldn't like say this is gonna break the game. There's nothing wrong with this. Being able to use it here is pretty cool. Like, it's genuinely a really cool thing. And mark my words, if they allow this to remain, why did I say it like that? If they allow this to stay in the game, I will buy one of her cosmetics for somebody. All right, we'll do that. Got it? Boom. I'll support the Netmarble cause, and you know, say because you allowed us to at least leave this character being useful here, I'll let it slide. And you know, the other AOT units kind of mid, but you know, hey, at least MIKASA gets a little bit more love and support. Like, they took her out of PvP. She was a PvP character, and now she's not. So at least you can do is allow us to use her, bro. Come on, man. But, yeah, going here, you can kind of see she puts up very good damage. And she's on HP defense gear, dog. Realize that now. She is on HP defense gear. So at this point, I was reconsidering reset. You saw me pause for a second there. I didn't reset for the reason that I didn't think it was an issue. I was like, okay, but what am I going to do? I really don't have any other attacks like that. So I just continued onwards and did it that way. So just realized that now. I was considering to reset at that point. Didn't. But I did. I don't know when in this video I did it. There were 2 to 3 parts that I did reset. Why? Again, too much damage. Why also? I didn't want to, like, because if you waste a card, right? So let's say I wasted Roxy's card. That is one less single target you have for next turn, which will brutally suck. So did not want to do that, right? But over here we kick off Resurrection, but it doesn't matter because Escort is going to absolutely obliterate. And again, Roxy's like a cheat code for this because you always bypass damage cap, and then also Escort himself bypasses damage cap. So overall, it's a very clean run, but MIKASA having HP defense gear still did very good. Like, if I give her attack crit, right, and I UR attack crit, like, she could still be useful here. Okay, she doesn't need HP, but if you give her attack crit, UR that attack crit, could make it work too. But, listen, it was a fun run. I enjoyed it so much. I am hoping that they don't nerf it or remove it, right? But, again, it depends. It fully depends. I personally think that she literally only has a use case for like final boss content in the future and stuff like that. That this doesn't even affect it. Like, you shouldn't get like, oh, you know what, we're gonna remove it. You shouldn't. This is literally so stupid if you do. But here, this is what I'm trying to say. See, she got very low here. In some cases, if you don't have my stats or you have less stats or whatever, you will die. You will die there. So do keep this in mind because again, ignites whenever those are there, the dogs do a lot of damage to you. So kind of want to avoid that, right? And in this case, I was going to think about resetting also because I could have just used MIKASA's card and saved this card, but I'm like, screw it, we'll just do it, right? But in so many situations, there's the case, and I think that bites me here. I think that does. Do I actually get to clear this? Let's see. I think I do actually clear this, but I have to use the ultimate, or maybe I don't. So like, if I save that, and this is what I'm trying to show you, if I save that Roxy card. Because again, it's like they do so much damage. That's like I don't know if what I should use. Because it's like I'm expecting low damage, but no, MIKASA exists because it's like my first time running it. I'm not understanding how much they actually do, which is it's a lot. They do a lot, correct? So given that if throwing our crit right there, it would have been a much better scenario. But she didn't crit, so we didn't get a kill here. If I saved that Roxy card, we would have killed. But it wasn't a problem, so I kept going. It's not gonna like screw me over. But yeah, so got frozen there. Everything's fine. Here I just went for building up ultimates, correct? Because we're gonna go into the next turn needing it. So do this, get the ult orb up. Use again. Look at this, right? You saw how much damage Thona will do because you have Roxy and you have her as the aspect of getting buffed, right? So overall, it's pretty good, genuinely speaking. So going here, ult with MIKASA, ult with Thonar. I think I ulted with all 3 because I needed to. It wasn't enough damage. Yeah. And then I use the finger, right? Finger? Yes? Maybe so? No? No? Oh, MIKASA's card. Never mind. I thought it was the finger. It was the finger. I was like, wait a second. What, wasn't it the finger? So yeah, as you see, again, that's a 1/6 ultimate. Keep that in mind. Thonar doesn't crit. Over here, crits. And then dead. So one dog down, onto the next one. Again, we're going to take some damage here because you have a lot of ignites applied. This was a risky play here. We didn't get a Thonar card, which really sucks. If we had a Thonar card, it would have been much better, but we were fine. Nothing to really worry about. So here, again, 244. Here, putting up for really good damage, 270, 411, 170. You can see, it's pretty solid damage, bro. And then 114 from Roxy. So here we're gonna take some damage, attack MIKASA, and then attack again with the AoE. We survived though, so nothing to kind of worry about there. And then we just went for a full kill. So pretty quick clears, pretty quick on the aspect of it took only 12 minutes. It's a 12-minute video, so 12 minutes. It took extra because I did reset here and there, so 60 minutes. Let's say like a minute per reset, and then a little bit extra just in case. So for the most part, we did clear. That's what it kind of looked like at the end. And I gotta say, it's a good team. So please, never mind. Just don't like go ahead and remove this. It's a cool little thing. So after that clear, that's kind of what it looked like. This is the team comp that I used. Again, MIKASA over here. I did not UR her gear set. I will UR her gear set if they choose to leave this in. Like then I would be very happy to. Though I should, if in the future, for final boss and stuff like that, you kind of want to, because it's a pretty good passive on the Relic now, right? But beyond that, here's what it looks like. Non-UR gear for Mikasa, it was HP defense, so she was still doing that damage, pretty good damage, with HP defense gear. Over here on Thonar, it's still the same as always. I always recommend it be this one. You can run an HP comp with it, right, where you do HP instead, but HP resistance or attack resistance. I do attack resistance. Works the best for me because life stealing is the case. Over here, just basic gear sets, nothing too special. Links look like that. Again, nothing too special. So yeah, pretty much that's it. Card sets, the same one as usual. Nothing special there. But again, really cool run. I really enjoyed it. I hope that it doesn't get removed, but knowing Netmarble, they'll remove it, which sucks. But if this is a feature they plan to make and keep in the game, 10 out of 10. If not, why? Why remove it?